Okay. Yo, salute to my boy Party Next Door. Back outside doing some shows. You know what I mean? I see him tweeting at Blue. Um, I am a huge supporter of him. I pray for him, and I want to see him win. You know, I know people gonna have all type of jokes and this, that, and third. You know, Party Next Door is a human being, just like most people are. You know what I mean? Well, I say most people, everybody is. You know, um, shit. People get at me about weight and shit like that, and I think Party Next Door goes through things, and I don't think it's necessarily about weight. I think his weight fluctuates with certain circumstances in his life, and whether that might be addiction or it might be mental health, I could see that that's an issue for him. And for me, he's an amazing musician, whether he's fat, skinny, short, tall, whatever it is. And yeah, you know, I'm not gonna tell you I'll be like, yo, stop cracking jokes because that's just part of life. But I know after a joke or two, I could get past it, and I'm like, yo, this nigga's a phenomenal musician. And also, like, I look at shit like this where, you know, I know, like, I don't sit here and y'all probably don't like give me credit for like my mental, fortitude, because I get clowned about a lot of stuff all the time, and I don't duck down the corner and don't show up outside or whatever. I do what I got to do. If you got to say what you got to say, it is what it is. Not everybody's like me. You know what I mean? Like, from what I've heard, like, Party Next Door, when he's not feeling, or if he's not feeling, it depends on how he's feeling mentally if he wants to be seen. So he's always working, but you know, some people are very self conscious too. Look at Rob Kardashian. Rob Kardashian really went in a hole after a lot of bullying about like his weight, this and third. So, you know, again, maybe I see the other side of it just because, you know, even though I feel like I'm fortunate where, I deal with a lot of what people say about me, whether it's good or bad. I know not everybody else could deal with it, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I really love Party Next Door's music, like really love his music, and I wish I could get more of it. And I feel like me as a fan, I want to pick him up to get more music rather than be like, oh, okay. Because here's the thing, he's one of them dudes we've seen. By the way, if you don't know, he was fat before he got like, I don't want to look up old pictures and shit like that, but like he was fat before y'all knew of him as Party Next Door, when y'all heard Recognize and shit like that. Like, he was fat way before then. And then he got skinny. And then, you know what I mean, he lost even more weight later on. And then, you know, he went through some fluctuations, and this is where he's at right now. So, like, bro, like, you know, for me, you know, I've heard things about him just, like, personal life wise, where people have just tried to get him out of certain ruts and just try to, you know, have interventions with him to make sure that he's good, you know, mentally. Because here's the thing, this guy's loaded with money, bro, loaded with cash. He's written some of the favorite joints for your favorite rappers, singers. He wrote Work. You know what I mean? He's worked on so many great Drake albums. Drake also treats him very fairly by, you know, giving him his publishing and treating him right in that regards. So he's loaded with money. He doesn't need to make music. But we all do know without that mental fortitude and that mental, you know, if you don't feel good about yourself or whatever, no matter how much money you have, it won't cure that, right? So he could have everything he desires materialistically, but that might just go into him saying, you know what, I'm gonna just hide from the world. Like, they don't got to see me, and I just want to send my prayers to him. You feel me? I want to send my prayers to him. So, you know, Party Next Door, I've never met you. I definitely want to kick it with you. I would love to kind of come to a studio session, just kind of drown out in it. And by the way, I applaud you, and I love the fact that you outside. I hope comments and other things that, you know, dealing with fans and being a person that is popular don't get you to try to regress. Because here's the thing, he don't need to be out. You know what I mean? Like, the nigga, as I said, he's filthy rich. It's just that it's just a lot of stuff he's dealing with. All right. Salute the Party Next. So I love you, brother. Yo, chat, y'all the worst. And yo, chat, you ever think about my mental health? You ever think about like, yo, act, yo, we crack one too many jokes on you. You not finna pop back out to a stream. Like, y'all just crack a joke on me and not even think about that type of shit. I mean, I'm good, but you know, Shit, like don't treat everybody like me. You know what I mean? And also, here's another thing too. That's why I empathize with it. I know part of the reason y'all even get at me like that is because I'm a dude, and us men, we were able to handle it. Like, yo, y'all don't talk about Lizzo like this. Y'all know that's true. If y'all talk about Lizzo like this, you're getting canceled or banned on social media. That's just a fact. But as a man, like, there isn't no sympathy really for men. So I know, like, fortunately, I'm able to deal with it now. But I know when other men get like, kind of attacked with that, I don't know if they're equipped for it. Shit. I had to be equipped for it because I talk too much shit. You know what I mean? I remember way back in the day, Charmaine told me, nigga, shit, I think that's what part of the reason he kind of like lightening the skin and all that. Not lightening the skin, but like, he was even out the patches and shit. But I remember he said, yo, Ak, when you talk a lot of shit, people are going to talk a lot of shit about you. And shit, they're going to look at something. And if it's your weight, it's going to be your weight. And I had to accept that shit early. That's just what it is. You feel me? So if you talk a lot of shit, they're going to talk a lot of shit back. You know what I mean? For me, I just look at it like, niggas, just talk more shit. You feel me? So again, I know I feel like I've been able to be good with dealing with it, but I know not everybody else. So salute to PartyNextDoor. Love you, brother. I send my well wishes. And also, every time I tweet about your music or me missing your music, that's some genuine shit because I really like your shit. All right.